Cece, don't do it. He's not worth it.
Oh, but he is worth it. You see, he's worth it to me. That man is scum, don't you know that? He always has been. He always will be. He'll never change, but you're not going to be district attorney much longer. No siree. You better enjoy it while you can.
You're not going to intimidate me, CC. Not with your wealth or your power, or your physical assaults, or your threats. I'm going to do my job, no matter what you try to do.
Your job isn't to persecute my family. That's your hobby, and you're not going to use the DA's office to do it again. My daughter's innocent, and I'm going to prove it. And I'm going to get you out of office, and you are going to be put in jail. You got that now? Shall we leave?
I apologize for the unscheduled floor show.
Cece's always hated Keith. It's totally irrational.
You have just witnessed an eruption of a genetic volcano that explains the capital capacity for murder. Ungovernable rages, uncontrollable tempers, all inherited from their father. Well, I am not going to bend to the pressures exerted on me by any of these so-called finer families of this town, particularly not the Capwells. Tonight, I'm going to give you some information about Kelly Capwell that you might find interesting.
When is the bail hearing?
Wednesday. And I'm going to ask the court to refuse to set bail. You see, several years ago, Kelly was charged with another attempted murder, and she scooted out of the country the minute she got out on bail. I was prosecuting that case, and I've always blamed myself for allowing that to happen. But nothing like that is going to ever happen again.
But she was found innocent on those charges.
Yes. Well, no miscarriage of justice like that is going to occur again. My case is too solid. I was brought back into office to stem the crime wave that's been sweeping through Santa Barbara, and I'm going to do just that. I'm going to get things back on track and make this a decent, safe place to live in again.
If there's anybody that can do that, it's Keith Timmons.
Rhetoric is fine, Mr. Timmons. But what about the charges that you bought your way back into office and paid to get your criminal charges dropped?
That is ridiculous. I deny those charges categorically.
Of course he does. That's perfectly absurd.
That is just another example of the kind of gossip mongering that C.C. Capel started to try to discredit me and take attention away from his daughter's habit of murdering men that she doesn't like.
Keith, why don't you tell the reporters some of the things that Cece tried to do to us?
Yes, indeed. There are some stories I could tell you about the Capel family that you may not know about. That house on the hill of his is so full of skeletons that it should be designated a public graveyard.